Now, Gooseworks has released a new teaser for the second episode. The teaser features an updated Zubal with some changes to her appearance. The writers leaked live footage from the second episode, revealing Gangle. Gangle may be shown soon. Zubal remains at the circus in this teaser instead of being in Candy Canyon. Theories exist about why Zubal stayed in the circus instead of moving to Candy Canyon. A photo of Jack in the new location reveals an interesting hidden detail in the new teaser. Zubal's appearance has changed, and it is worth considering what role she may play. In my opinion, Zubal would look more vibrant with a lightning bolt or arrow instead of a black and white antenna. The new teasers show Zubal with a black and white box on her chest and a new arm that resembles a buzzer, although it is not fully visible. Zubal appears to be in her usual character, indicating that she is unhappy about something. Jax, on the other hand, seems very pleased, perhaps because he played a joke on Zubal and is now laughing about it. I noticed that Zubal, like Ratha, appears to be very annoyed. Have we only seen the new Zubal in the circus tent? Are there no photos of Zubal in Candy Canyon? Is Zubal not going there? The second episode is complete. It is unlikely that new locations still in development will be introduced in the next episode. Therefore, the stadium location may appear in a different episode. Have you ever imagined a chocolate stadium? It would have to be made of something sweet because Candy Canyon is entirely made up of sweets. The introduction of new characters and locations caught my attention. I have no questions about the crocodile, the queen, the chocolate glowing queen, or any of the other characters. The NPC appears frosted, possibly due to being in a new location or made of sweets. However, the ghost woman, orbs, men, and the box are completely different from anything colorful and sweet. They may belong to a different location, and based on their appearance, it is unlikely to be Candy Canyon. The second episode will likely relate to that location. The character known as the Kinger, who wields a shotgun, may make an appearance in a future episode of Digital Circus. Before you hear the most interesting and most important information, I ask you to like this video and also don't forget about the bell. Well, let's move on to the most interesting part. Although the spoiler featuring Dino only shows a field, mountain, and sky, we can see a castle from our current location. Upon arriving at Candy Canyon Kingdom, our characters will be greeted by a guide who will lead them to the castle. The guide will provide an explanation of the castle's organization and introduce our characters to the appropriate individuals. It is unlikely that the guide will be a villain. Instead, they will be a regular NPC who appears briefly. I believe the guide is located in the castle. The two previous characters are rarely encountered by others. When the familiar characters see her for the first time, they will be delighted, assuming they are staying in this lovely place. However, they soon realize that Princess Peach is not only the ruler of this place, but also an artificial intelligence like C. The Digital Circus is just one of the many locations in this amazing game. Canyon Kingdom is under the control of Princess Peach, and its mechanics are consistent with the rest of the game. The characters hope for Princess Peach's kindness and gentleness, but they fear the potential horrors she may unleash, which could be as bad as or worse than what Kane showed. The mystical house where the characters will reside is called Speech. Ally is likely to be the main character of this place, named after the leaked image of her, which resembles a classic alien. Based on her attire, it is believed that she has owned this house for centuries. It can be assumed that she passed away in the 18th or 19th century, indicating that she has resided in this mystical abode for at least 125 years. She has devised several traps and puzzles that our characters must solve en route to her. The motive behind her actions remains unclear. If you examine this location closely, you'll notice at least two of our old characters in this car, Jax and Kinger. I'm sure the others are there as well, but since they're all lower than these two, we just can't see them. In the amazing Digital Circus, things are not that simple. Instead of a horse, I saw a very strange creature that is obviously unhappy with what is happening to it. I won't keep you in suspense any longer. I'll tell you who it is. It's one of the Gooseworks leaks. We met a character called the Gummy Elephant. The Glitch Channel team announced on February 23rd that their digital video will tentatively release in May 2024. Although the pilot episode of Digital Circus aired on October 14th, 2023, not even one frame of the new episode was finished at that time. It has been 5 months since then, which is a significant amount of time. Although the pilot episode of Digital Circus aired on October 14th, 2023, not even one frame of the new episode was finished at that time. To understand the upcoming episode, let's rely on the officially released leaks. We have been promoting the new episode since the trailer release to attract our audience. Promoting Digital Circus purchases is crucial before a major event to ensure financial success. There is an argument in favor of an earlier release date, as stated in Glitch's post, but it requires more funding. Glitch and Gooseworks are actively addressing leaks and spoilers. The promotional campaign will be discussed, starting with Glitch spoilers, followed by Gooseworks revelations, and concluding with the release date. Only valuable leaks that provide hints about the release date will be included. The trailer introduces a new character named Orbsman, who will play an active role in Jax's story. Glitch did not lie about the release date, which is expected to be around May. It is important to understand that Glitch is aware of the consequences of delaying the release of the new episode of Digital Circus, as it may result in fewer views. Therefore, I am inclined to believe that the release will happen soon. The announcement of the new episode's release in May is merely a ploy to appease fans. The optimal solution would be to release new episodes of Drones in March and the first half of April, followed by the release of a new episode of Digital Circus. I can say with certainty that the new episode must be released in the middle of April, not later. The interest of the audience will still be preserved. Now, let's discuss the events of the new episode. Based on the trailer and leaks, it appears that there are at least 4 new locations in the upcoming episode. However, little is known about what will happen in these locations. Additionally, I personally prefer the name Bub over Orbsmen for the character that was shown. Pommy, a digital circus performer, is determined to escape. She may act casual at first, pretending to enjoy her surroundings and avoiding suspicion. However, we know from previous episodes that Pommy has struggled with her mental state. In the second episode, we witnessed her internal battle between remaining calm and succumbing to panic. With time, the panic will subside, and Pommy will begin to recall all the unusual occurrences. For example, despite Rotha's claim that only Ayin could heal her, she was able to heal herself. In addition, she has the ability to see exits that are invisible to others. Upon reflection, Pommy realizes that she is the administrator and has control over the circus. This is her story. Retha begins when they discover how to create exits, which enables them to escape. They intentionally cause chaos to overpower the monsters created by Kane, compelling him to intervene. Pommy and Rotha can steal Khan's crazy clock and disable the void intrusion notifications. This will allow them to enter the void. However, Kane will realize this and start chasing them. He will easily retrieve Rotha, but it will not be so easy with Pommy. At the last moment when Pommy sees the VR helmet that will allow her to return to the real world, Kane will confront her. The second episode introduces Jax as an anti. The hero displays no concern for the well-being or mental state of the other circus performers. It is probable that he will bully them, but eventually he will come to the realization that such behavior is unacceptable and begin to rectify his mistakes gradually. This transformation will likely occur quickly, given that he has lived his entire life in this manner. Many people do not understand how certain processes on YouTube work. Gooseworks pointed this out in her next post, saying, "What do you want me to do about it? The amazing digital circus is not on my channel, so I cannot copyright strike them. Even if I could, isn't there an unspoken rule? Copyright striking videos you dislike has always been frowned upon. It is important to understand where the line is drawn on YouTube. While many people help each other, there are limits that cannot be crossed. The stance against copyright striking is a smart one. Both Gooseworks and others should be aware of this." Thank you for watching this very interesting video. Leave your comment that gets the most likes. I will put it in the next video. And see you soon.